I think as the poor people governor, you have to come with something to enlighten, uplift. So I said, all right, how I'm gonna do this now? But I'm never sung in that type of emotion. The range that I went in my life.
Bang.
For more civilization.
Yo, fame done. Make them hype and touch, man. Rifle binds where you use broke and the killer them ready, you not take long. For boss boy jelly like bath pan. I know a Carter done, and I represent for Fame Edjahz, the best reviewer, toughest vlogger, you know.
Dead faces, my girls them still pretty, don't places weak. Fed up, I did be my start. Jesus, life changes.
Oh, move, it's never done move. You don't know if Fame Edjahz there up on a brand new show, a fresh new show. Big up all of my subscribers and all of my viewers them. And all who not subscribe it, nothing at all no change. The door is always open, so no know if you go do. But on this show we have a very interesting update for people who don't know how to get to work. Now news break this morning said the Privy Council reject VYBZ KARTEL and Sean Storm appeal. And also the rest are co-accused. A document was sent out this morning from the Privy Council. And a lot of media outlets run with it but misunderstood the documents. The document legit and everything people, all England stamped upon it. But the thing about this document, a lot of people read it but understand it wrong. Information from the document basically I said the Privy Council reject new evidence brought before them by the defense team. It never said them reject VYBZ KARTEL appeal. And I write this so the media get wrong and make a bag of people have heart attack. Now we have one of the liars them Bert Samuels and also the DPP Paula Lewin forward out and I clear the ear.
I'm from 1 foot to plane fly places. Tell poverty stay far, round races. Couple bike they get fit the bike races.
We also have the teacher himself, VYBZ KARTEL, and react to the whole situation. The entertainer never like how the media misunderstood the document and run with the wrong news. So him clear the ear confidently and make the people them know so him a forward home soon. And also lash out from the media outlet them will run with the news wrong. Remember the majority of music lovers out there almost catch heart attack this morning, especially the Gaza fans. So they know so the entertainer team phone must have blow up with people that ask so really are going. So VYBZ KARTEL never like how they mislead the public. And knowing the person name is him a go run with who forget run with. Oh, and disclaimer out there. Bear in mind that information here forward on behalf of VYBZ KARTEL. It a forward to him team. Don't forget so the entertainer is still incarcerated. So I say I forget to message them out there to him fans them.
I'm doing fine every time. I feel up on my mind. In my prime now, waste the time. You can see it.
Also have my artist look like him find it people. We are speak of bad entertainer from the east, the Ruption. The artist they go and work piece so majority of people are gravitate swiftly to. You all have some big names in the industry for forward and talk truth to how that track your bad. And the exact music video wanna see a display on the screen we are speak of. It is entitled Dead Faces from bad recording artist the Eruption. So we are do the right thing and run through that one day. But first make we get the relief news out of the way. This morning a bag of music lovers nearly have heart attack, especially the Gaza fans them. After a document released on social media from the Privy Council, a lot of people misunderstood the document and run with misleading information to the public. And we are talking about some credible news outlet people, some big media house. Now when that document released to the public, it have a lot of people are shaking at them shows. And the reason for that are because them interpret it wrong. But don't feel no way if you get it wrong, cause all some big media outlet get it wrong as well. Now go call no name cause you know when I like load up people them with it. Plus a human beings back at the media house them same way. Nobody not perfect. Anyways, that document they wanna just say basically I explain and I make the people them know say. You see the new evidence were brought in by the defense team. The Privy Council now go use that. Them basically reject the new evidence them. Them no reject the case. Them still are gonna run through everything within the case. And just the new evidence them were provided by the defense team them now go work with. So the process of the Privy Council review the whole case is still in effect. The media outlet them just get it wrong. The Privy Council didn't reject the entertainer them appeal. Now to all this information blow up on social media quick this morning, it forced one of the liar them for forward out and speak on the matter. We are talking about attorney at law Bert Samuels.
The release sent out today about the Sean Campbell and the VYBZ KARTEL and two other appellants to the Privy Council is extremely misleading. What has happened is that the original grounds of appeal filed before the Privy Council, before of which the Jamaican Court of Appeal gave permission for us to argue those grounds are still before the Privy Council. They are to be argued in a future date. What has been refused is that we had some additional grounds for which we did not get permission from the Jamaican Court of Appeal to argue. And we sought to ask the Privy Council to add those additional grounds to the substantive appeal. The Privy Council said, no, we are not allowing you to argue those grounds. We really have to argue the original grounds only. So the appeal by Sean Campbell, VYBZ KARTEL, and the other two is still live and well and will be heard sometime in the future. It isn't that the appeal has been refused. Very misleading release.
So when he heard from Bird people and him a shun the misleading information, him a make the people them know say it's not over for VYBZ KARTEL and Sean Storm and the rest are co-accused. The understanding of the information was definitely executed incorrectly and the whole Privy Council process is still in effect. As what the lawyer just explained are just the new evidence them reject. Them they reject the case pan a whole. People to all the information they break this morning and mislead a lot of fans. Down to the DPP, Paula Lewin never like Wagwan. So she forward out and clear the ear as well. Check out Wagwan for yourself.
Particular, the orders from the Privy Council, or the judgment from the Privy Council, relates to an incidental matter, applications that were made by Mr. Palmer's lawyers to put forward evidence, fresh evidence, coming from the expert, their cyber experts' examination of the phone. They had applied for permission in Jamaica and were granted permission, subject to the condition that it was to be examined in the presence of our cyber expert, and the results of that now they wanted to put it as an incidental part of the appeal. So that was heard, that was dealt with, and the Privy Council refused leave and refused to give them permission.
So does that mean the substantive
appeal against conviction and sentence is preserved and is to be heard at an appointed date?
So they hear the type of evidence that the Privy Council reject. As some new phone evidence that the lawyer them they brought before the court. It seems like the Privy Council now work with them the people. Them a work with the exact evidence them when them get from the case from day one. So when the document sent out, I said the Privy Council put up a rejection. Don't get it twisted. The Privy Council reject the new evidence, not the case file itself. Anyways, when the news a break pan couple of the news outlet them, I was so surprised when I see the comment area. We never know how so much people are waiting for VYBZ KARTEL downfall. It's obvious now the HJ people have for VYBZ KARTEL equal the same amount of love and respect where others have out the fame. Now don't feel like the entertainer and see the prey. The artists seem loyal fans them nearly catch heart attack out there. And also see the haters them are rejoice pan him downfall. Well, rejoice pan the misleading information. So when the teacher see that him send an update out there, and the update here forward from Lisa Edjahz from Fox 5. Mama link the teacher liar same speed and we are talking about Isaac Buchanan. Who don't know how Lisa love VYBZ KARTEL dearly. So it's like when she hear that she did have to link up him liar. And the same information where Bert and Paula put out there are the exact same thing where Isaac Buchanan has said. As you all can see and read pan on the screen. So VYBZ KARTEL send out the update there with a little message out there. Like I've always said, it's like the star just takes up random people off the street and turn them into reporters. But tell Bad Mind Jamaica Media, hashtag the comment is coming. So as you can see, VYBZ KARTEL papa wicked style with confident back of that. The DJ have faith in him freedom and basically I make the people them know say don't worry on yourself. I'm coming home soon. Don't pray the misleading information out there so them stay. And as you can see, the artist take couple jobs at the Jamaica Star. Never want to call the star name but VYBZ KARTEL do the honors. Anyways, the music miss the teacher people. And the Gaza miss the artist them, VYBZ KARTEL and Sean Storm. Buck up for see the talent them behind bars are got to waste. Especially a legend in the industry like VYBZ KARTEL. Them man they for their road as a general in the thing. A guy the young artist them a show them the road to greatness. Because I sitting with him and lock already. It just buck up all the system clamp him when him in prime. Anyways, would I love to see the entertainer them do road. So I wish them all the best on this ongoing case. As I said before, the whole Privy Council process is still in effect. The Privy Council never reject the case, them reject the new evidence. So don't get it twisted.
I just read and run. Right in this will make a gun drop down. Load in a brains post like and gun.
So that's the Ruption new official music video entitled Dead Faces, and it's produced by New Wave Music. Big up to New Wave. It look like on a fine banger. Bad piece of track from the Eruption, and a lot of people already are gravitate to this one. From the streets to couple top entertainer in the business. As you can see, the singy did have to repost it and make the people them know. Go and go check out that one here. Likewise, the Eastside G, Skilly Bang. From when you hear them man, they have to check out that track, you're not supposed to know say that one here well bad. Because on a regular thing for Skilly Bang post other artists on him gram. Also, the Ruption posted on him page and they unroll the bars reach over there. Popcorn. As I said before, that one here sick from the artist. Different kind of energy. Normally the DJ would have go meditation. But in that one here, happy time and braffing. Unna here with the artist just a yarn say, I just weed and rum. Raw energy will make a girl drop down.
Dead faces, a couple dollar make a girl get naked. From the west over reach, place gated, money but I in a briefcase and no saving.
Different kind of energy me I get from the one here. As I said before, this will show the Eruption versatility. And a meditation corner alone the entertainer good at. Him know about the braffing and flossing. And that's why I'm giving some well put together lyrics to connect up with the concept. Dead faces, a couple dollar make a girl get naked. From the west over reach, place gated. Get naked, place gated. Sweet piece of rhyme right there from the entertainer. Money way in a briefcase. Judgment, burn off that. Who don't know if Edjahz love the buckery. But make me continue, don't pay me just say no mind. Money where the inner case and no savings. So right there the entertainer show gonna say, yo, I know our life savings we go dig down for braff. We not stupid, we smarter than that. We pay check na normal around here, so for braff hold couple dead face, I know nothing difficult for do.
Dead no secret. I'm doing fine every time. I fit up on my mind.
I'm telling you already, happy time. That one is well different from the Eruption. It'll give me a airy piece of vibration when I listen to it. It just set a piece of mood that make me feel extremely happy. And it's not just because the entertainer sing about the dead faces. Yes, we work hard for them forwarding. But what is the point for them forwarding and when I full joy them? Live life to the fullest, no matter miles of the dead face them. Bad track, same flame for the music video. Every single soul in the visual active and a full joy themselves. The video production team execute the task to perfection. I recommend all of my people for help me run up the numbers on this one. The link is on the flat where I take on us straight to the workpiece. Remember the name, the Eruption, him never disappoint. So when you go over there, just expect the best. Cause you see nothing yet over here in the people. Remember, we'll stop and talk about the track. So the right thing for do have to reach over the artist page. Do the right, don't make the right, don't know. You know, big up the entertainer. One, the Eruption.
In a me prime, waste the time, you can see the signs. Just read and go. Grant any sewer, make a girl drop down.
I think as the poor people governor, you have to come with something to enlighten, uplift. So I said, all right, how I'm gonna do this now? But I'm never sung in that type of emotion. The range that I went in my life, it's serious. It's emotional.
Can we hear a little bit? Because I know a lot of people never heard it before. Can we do it right now?
Very touching.
Real quick.
That was it for the show up. Big up all of my subscribers and all of the viewers who stay until the end of the show up. Really appreciate it. Bless up on yourself. Go on, live good.
Load in a brace bust like Magnum. I just feed her up. She got her touch, bring 4 friends.